guys, welcome to I'm Adam Cook.
And I'm Bruce Greene.
And let's talk a little bit about Oculus Rift because it's actually coming, guys.
That's right. If you have 90s cyberpunk dreams, the day has finally come.
Well, the day when you know the day is fine. We're close.
The day when we finally know the loose window of the day is upon us. It's here.
Something like that. So Oculus VR updated their official company blog last night, announcing that the first consumer version of the VR headset will release in Q1 2016.
Oh, that's coming up soon, actually.
But stick around, we got more information.
It's really close. The post also reveals the form factor and design of the final consumer Model 2, which looks about what you'd expect.
It's black, it's plastic, and it's apparently a little cute little antenna on the side.
Oh, that's cute.
What does the antenna do, Lawrence?
We don't know. They're not really digging into it. I just see these little fins on the side.
It lets you control ants.
And that's pretty much it. No price, no revised hardware spec. They do mention that E3 is just around the corner.
Oh, thanks for the
and that
reminder.
this is only the beginning, so we'll probably get more specific info in June.
They just become a calendar. That'd be great. But remember that the Oculus isn't the only headset out there.
Yeah.
It just happened to be the first.
That's true.
Now that the Rift has a release date, or release quarter that is, let's take a look at all the major VR headsets that are in development and see which one is shaping up to be the VR winner.
Lawrence, declare the winner.
The Google Cardboard.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job. Good winner.
I'm gonna make it.
Go ahead and talk about Project
All right,
Morpheus.
so first we've got Project Morpheus, which was announced by Sony in GDC 2014. Since then, we actually haven't heard too much. It's made the media tour, oddly. It's been at a lot of gaming events. People can use it. It was even on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon once.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's right.
What happened to Jay Leno?
Yeah, so the most recent update we got was at GDC in 2015, which was in March, just about a month ago. Basically, they announced the final hardware spec for the device, which is actually pretty good. Two 1080p OLED displays, 120 hertz refresh rate, and a display lag of less than 18 milliseconds, which at 120 hertz is about like 2 frames, I think. So, that's all hitting all the requirements that are emerging for VR devices.
Still, though, we don't know when the Morpheus is coming out
Right.
or what it will cost.
It's supposed to be really expensive. I
Yeah,
think.
they've been pretty quiet about it. All we know is that it's set to release in the first half of 2016.
Wow.
Just like the Rift,
Okay.
we'll probably hear more about it at E3 and be able to try it on.
Yeah. Next up, the HTC Vive. This headset is coming from HTC and Valve, with HTC developing the hardware and Valve chipping in Steam VR. You may ask yourself, what is Steam VR?
Or who's HTC, because you only own an iPhone.
Well,
Well,
we-
there's something called Android. Wake up.
Well, we'd like to know too. The Steam VR website calls it a full-featured 360-degree room-scale VR experience, which sounds cool as shit before you realize you have no idea what that means.
No one knows.
No.
By the spec, the HTC Vive is already superior to Project Morpheus. It'll have two 1200 by 1080 displays, while the Morpheus will use two 960 by
wow.
1080 displays.
Okay.
Additionally, the Vive will also have two single-handed controllers.
Like the Wii, I guess?
Or dildos, meaning it's probably the closest to goofy 90s VR that we'll get in the near future.
And yet again, no specific release date or price on the Vive right now. Developer units are already out in the wild, though unlike the Oculus Rift, consumers are not able to purchase them ahead of time.
Correct. Current release window is fall 2015, which means it may actually land before the Oculus and Morpheus.
That'd be really cool. Enough of all this. We don't know when anything's coming out. Bullshit. Let's talk about something that's out right now. Lawrence, what is it?
It's the Samsung Gear VR.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little less sexy, but you can buy it right now on BestBuy.com for $200.
Isn't that just a headset, though?
Yeah, well, they're all just headsets.
Well, no, I know if it's a headset, but you need
Your phone.
It's a container without the display built in.
joy.
No.
It's basically just a big plastic case for your phone. It's made by Samsung, so not surprisingly, it uses Samsung phones. Either the Galaxy S6 or the Galaxy Note 4. Basically, you just pop it open, slide your phone in, clamp it shut, and then you've got a head-mounted display.
Why can't I just use Google Cardboard and just put some gaffer's tape around my head? It'd be the same thing and way cheaper.
It's exactly the same thing, and cheaper.
I've used this thing, and it's meh at best. It's just sort of like you put your phone and you're like, cool, and you use it for 10 minutes. It's
Yeah.
nothing.
If anything, the Gear VR and the Google Cardboard are the best things you can show someone who doesn't know anything about VR.
Sure, yeah.
Basically, it's a quick and practical way to show someone without having to put any money down. Like if you have a wife, significant other, somebody, and you go, hey, honey, I want to get some VR in the house. You go, I don't know. You go, here, try this out. Basically, put your cell phone up to your face. You look around and go, oh, I get it. There's a better version of this? You go, yeah, there is. And then you go off into porn land.
So just the bottom line for you guys, we're going to get a wave of VR headsets in late 2015, early 2016. So that's only 6 months to 9 months away. That's really cool.
Since we don't have final specs or prices on most of these headsets, it's way too early to pick a winner.
Lawrence, pick a winner.
Actually, so I think I think the HTC Vive for gamers is probably going to end up being the winner.
Whoa! Oculus has been in development for like 3-4 years, man.
Yeah, but it's owned by Facebook now, and I feel like they're doing the thing where they have so much money, they want everything. They're like, we want movies, we want music, we want
antennas.
social.
Yeah,
we want
Control
antennas.
those ants.
So I feel like with the Vive, at least with Valve backing it with Steam VR or whatever that is, it'll at least be gaming centric. So the software will be there and the services will be there. Whereas with like the Oculus, you'll put it on and you'll log into the Oculus Zone or something, and it'll be like, you can watch Man of Steel in 3D for $30 right now. I'm like, that's stupid. I want to play a video game.
I think this is also going to take off when people start buying headsets for live concert events that they can't attend.
Yes.
And it's like, you could see Jay-Z for $350 or $10, and you can sit in the front and be able to look around and
That'd
see
be
all the
cool.
sweaty people near you.
Yeah, it'd be really fun to have a 10-pound weight on my face for an hour and a half while I watch Jay-Z.
It doesn't weigh that
pretend
much.
to sing.
Does
Breaking
not-
news, Joel's no fun.
It doesn't weigh that much, Joel. How much does it weigh, do you think, Lawrence?
Again, that's part of the spec that they haven't released.
It's
Oh,
not
10 pounds!
It's not gonna be 10 pounds. I've worn all the versions of Oculus Rift, and it was only like, maybe 1 or 2. Not so bad.
Making them light is definitely a priority because they want people to wear these things for a very long time. So
And-
that's part of the engineering
The
process.
tender kit without the cable attached is 0.97 pounds.
See? Not so bad.
That's
You're way off.
You were
Joel.
you were 10 times too much.
way off.
I want to strap a 10-pound weight to your head just to see where it goes.
It's called his nose.
Oh, that's a Jew joke. That's a Jew
wait.
joke.
Either way, it is far too early to call which headset will be the best, but holy shit, this is a good problem to have.
It really
We have
is.
a bunch of people basically competing on this new tech. Rather than just one coming out, it's kind of a clear sign that this is the future of entertainment and gaming. So I'm really excited.
So please like and subscribe to the Know if you want to find out more about VR.
Hey, did you
Five?
guys know that VR Troopers is actually 2 different Japanese television shows combined into one American television show?
How is that different from Power
That's why
Rangers?
they always split up anytime they have to fight the monster.
How is that different from Power
Vive
Rangers?
sounds like an adult toy.